Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Apostle Kamili Kijana's YouTube channel and TikTok channel, Facebook. You got me all these places. And I hope wherever you are, you're doing great. The Lord has been so faithful to you, and everything that you do, may the Lord see you through. So welcome back to the critical analysis of what is happening in Kenya today. Today in the morning, the President of the Republic of Kenya and led Kenya Kwanza, to which was referred in quotes as prayer breakfast. You know, if it was a national event, then we will have had all the people, all leaders from the political divides. But what was witnessed was the Kenya Kwanza prayer breakfast today. But William Ruto being the 50th president, so that event is referred to other quarters as the national prayers breakfast. But I want us today to look at the theme of the prayer breakfast as it was being pronounced today. I think the theme was all about reconciliation, prayer of reconciliation. So I want us today to understand what is the difference between prayer, between forgiveness and reconciliation. Because as they put it themselves, it was a prayer of reconciliation, a message of reconciliation. But I want us to go deep and understand, what does it mean when you say we are having a breakfast and the prayer of reconciliation? Now, I want us to look at a very, very, very much difference between the two, between forgiveness and reconciliation. And before we do that, maybe you are watching this channel for the first time. Please take a second or two, click the subscribe button, so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will notify you. And for the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you, brothers and sisters, wherever you are, because without your support, this channel cannot be where it is today. And for those on TikTok, I really appreciate you, and I tell you, please make sure when you watch, you show a like to the video, and if you can also share and comment, so that we understand how you hear it out. So welcome to the really conversation. So reconciliation, ladies and gentlemen, my sister, my brother out there, reconciliation involves forgiveness. But it goes beyond forgiveness, So when I forgive someone, there is no guarantee that we will have a restored relationship. When I forgive you, it is not a guarantee that we shall come back and restore a broken relationship. Now listen to me. When we are talking about reconciliation, it may well be that even after I have forgiven someone, that we remain estranged. But reconciliation is, however, restores the relationship. So which means reconciliation is more than forgiveness. So reconciliation, the guarantee is that when we reconcile, the relationship that got broken, it must be restored. So if we are not talking, when we reconcile, we shall come and speak together. So this begs a question. It begs a question to the Kenya Kwanza regime, to William Ruto, the President of the Republic of Kenya, the Rigathi Gachagua of this world, the leadership of parliament from the majority side, from the Kenya Kwanza side. Whom have you reconciled with today? And you cannot pray a prayer of reconciliation if somebody you have had in a broken relationship, that person has not accepted to come back together, to unite, to restore your relationship back. So when we are talking about reconciliation between Kenya Kwanza, then there must be between Kenya Kwanza and the opposition, that is Azimio. But brothers and sisters, my fellow Kenyans, tell me, what prayer of reconciliation was William Ruto leading? William Ruto, have you had an estranged relationship with your deputy? Or Musalia Mudavadi with Rigathi Gachagua? Or Moses Wetangula and the other leaders in Kenya Kwanza? Because I expected, if this was a prayer of reconciliation, I expected to see Uhuru Kenyatta, the 4th president of Kenya, present, Raila Amolo Odinga, the 2nd Prime Minister of the Republic of Kenya, Kalonzo Musyoka, the 10th Vice President of the Republic of Kenya, Martha Karua, the 2nd last Minister for Justice, Honorable Eugene Wamalwa, the last Justice Minister and the immediate former Defense Cabinet Secretary, to be present. I expected Wajakoya the 5th to be present. I expected Maina Njenga to be present. I expected Mwangi Wairia to be present. I expected to see the minority leaders of parliament, both in the Senate and in the National Assembly, to be present. This will actualize the meaning of reconciliation, national reconciliation. I want to tell William Ruto as a man of God. I want to tell Kenya Kwanza as an apostle of Christ that reconciliation prayer cannot be met if the two opposing sides have not agreed. So this is not the time for you to pray about reconciliation. Whom are you reconciling with? You haven't reconciled with the Kenyans. As we speak right now, Kenyans are crying, and you come up today and you tell Kenyans that you are having prayers of reconciliation. When yesterday your government arrested the common wananchis on the streets of Nairobi, who were demonstrating against the finance bill that you have insisted that whether Kenyans like it or not, it will have to pass. You will have reconciled with those Kenyans. Tell them, brothers and sisters, let's come and reason together. That will be the best reconciliation. And if you had done that before today and prayed, I assure you our God in heaven will have answered the prayers. But let me tell you, without any fear of contradiction. These prayers that were held today by Kenya Kwanza, they were prayers of hypocrisy. And God does not answer prayers of hypocrisy. Now, if Uhuru Kenyatta was not in that meeting, the Azimio leaders were not there, then there is nothing like national reconciliation. This prayer will be instead to be a Kenya Kwanza reconciliation prayer. You find out that even inside Kenya Kwanza itself, there are those conflicts that are going very silently, but they haven't come up. So I want to tell you, forgiveness may be one-sided. You can pray to forgive. You can ask God to forgive you. But reconciliation requires both parties. Reconciliation, if it is a national prayer, reconciliation prayer, you needed Azimio to be present. You needed Kenya Kwanza to be present so that those both parties agree on the reconciliation prayer. William Ruto, the president of Kenya. Azimio and Kenya Kwanza needed to agree and to show a spirit, the willing to participate in restoration, relationship, and peace of this country. But you cannot dictate the prayers to anybody who is not willing. So in this, I want to tell you, William Ruto, Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Coalition Party is not willing to reconcile you. They can forgive you, but they cannot reconcile with you at the moment. Kenyans are not happy. Kenyans are angry with your government. And I'm telling you, they are not ready to reconcile with you at the moment. Maybe to forgive you, they will forgive you. It is always possible as you took it and expected of you to forgive. But reconciliation will not be possible if the other party of Azimio is not willing to participate in this reconciliation process. Sit down, agree on the terms, so that you plan next time. So this is not time for you to pray about the prayer of reconciliation. Maybe if you held a prayer of forgiveness, that I will agree with you. But to tell Kenyans that this is a prayer of reconciliation, I want to tell you that is contrary to what reconciliation prayer is supposed to be. So I really don't know my viewers out there. I don't know what to take about this. Let me hear you under the comment section so that we can speak more about it next time. So bye-bye till next time. Amen. God bless you.